So here's my fort pirate fight diorama. I started initially by making the fort. I hadn't intended to include pirate guys initially. However, the layout of the fort kind of brought those guys into play as I was building it. Initially, I had trouble making the long side here. It was going to go straight across, but I didn't have pieces that long enough, Lincoln log pieces that long enough. So I had to make cutouts in that wall there. And the cutouts, as I was building them, I decided, I could make little portholes on the base down by the floor, by the ground, that would house cannons. It's kind of hard to see in the dark here, but there's a cannon in each of those portholes under here. So inside, there you can see the cannon now better, down in there, and on that side down in there. So as I incorporated the cannons, I thought, I could transform this into a type of diorama that would include pirate guys. So the inclusion of the pirate guys necessitated maybe not necessitated, but we decided we could build a lookout tower up there as well. So the lookout tower has been constructed there with a ladder. There's all 4 windows used in this construction. There. And once I got the pirate guys involved, I decided, I could create a scene with these guys. So let's see what's going on with the scene here. What we decided upon was to make part of the fort include a back room which would house the treasure here, and then over here a cask of gunpowder, which would be at hand for the cannons on the cannons that I showed you earlier. So what's most likely happening in this diorama is that the black pirate guys probably were in possession of the fort initially, and then suddenly the red pirate guys showed up on the scene, probably what I set up as attacking the fort. So over here, most likely we would have a beach line, running down this way. That's where the boat is. The red pirate guys came up on the boat. They came up to the whatever these fencing is here, and right now they're using that as a protection against the black guys. The guys in the back here probably have come up to the scene trying to take it and take the black guys in surprise. So starting back here, we can see that we've got these 2 black pirate guys out in the back. I'm not sure exactly what they'd be doing out there, because overall the rest of the black pirate guys are congregated within the fort itself. So nevertheless, when the red guys came up on them, they had to take on these 2 black pirate guys. So back here, they've got a pretty good layout of their battle going on. As you can see, we've got these 2 here, hand-to-hand combat, but he doesn't look like he's doing too well because he's got a guy coming up behind him. And then these 2 here, hand-to-hand, and 2 more red offenders coming on the scene. We have a group of 3 coming around the side of the fort here, and ready to take on the black pirate guys who are spilling out the door, ready to engage the surprise attack by the red pirate guys. So most likely, most of the black pirate guys were congregated inside. They, once they realized they were being attacked, they were ready to jump in to fight. I think overall they were pretty well prepared based on how I laid them out. We have 2 guys ready to man the cannons here and then here, ready to man the cannons. We have 2 guys here and here defending the treasure chest there. The guy by the window, of course, ready to take on anyone who comes around that side. We have a bomber here. He's got 2 bombs in his hand. We'll get a closer view of him. 2 bombs in his hand, and they, of course, would jump the ladder. Up the ladder they go, up to the lookout tower in order to throw the bombs at the red guys down there. And when I was first showing you, I knocked one of the guys down. He had already been, there he is. He had already been up there, ready to throw the bombs down. And then down here, we have a couple bombers here and here. They have bombs. And then the other guys filing around the fencing over here, ready to take on those guys in the back, or that are coming out the door. So it was kind of a fun setup. Lydia and I had fun kind of talking through what was most likely happening in the scene. And it was just fun to put the pirate guys into play once I got that fort actually built.